Know the top stories of the day. Understand the issues that matter. This is Manila Bulletin News on Web. Your quick rundown of top news in the country and around the world. Manila Bulletin, celebrating 120 years of timely stories and timeless truths. Be fully informed. Hi, I'm Barbie Atienza. This is MB Now, and here are your news on web.
A congressman in the 18th Congress is anticipating the need for badges that attest to a person's inoculation status once the COVID-19 vaccine becomes available in the country. In preparation for this, ang Provinciano Party List Representative Ronnie Ong has filed House Bill number 8280, also known as the Vaccination Passport Act. The bill mandates the Interagency Task Force on COVID-19, particularly the Department of Health, Department of Tourism, the Department of Foreign Affairs, the Department of Trade and Industry, and the Department of Transportation to coordinate and provide for a single internationally recognized vaccine passport to serve as proof that a person has been vaccinated against the COVID-19. Ong said the vaccination passport shall be issued as a matter of right whether or not the person availed of the 3 vaccination program of the government or was vaccinated through personal and other means. In effect, Ong said the vaccination passport is basically a badge that proves that one is safe to mingle with other people and engage in activities without the need to use face masks and face shields and observe social distancing rules. He noted that some business establishments may opt to require people to show this passport until after the DOH declares that the threat of the COVID-19 virus has been totally eradicated. The bill also provides penalties for production and possession of forged or fake vaccination passport as provided for under Republic Act number 8239 or the Passport Act of 1996. This can also be used as a ground by the IATF to deny a vaccine passport application or revoke one that is already issued.
Department of Interior and Local Government Secretary Eduardo Año maintained that police officers who commit heinous crimes must be punished with the death penalty. In an interview over GMA News, Año stressed that these cops must be put on the death row if only the death penalty is reimposed in the country. Explaining further, Año said that the death penalty can be meted out to those convicted of drug-related crimes, referring to drug lords, drug syndicates, and other heinous crimes committed by the men in uniform. Reimposing the death penalty drew interest anew after Police Master Sergeant Jonel Nuesca shot to death a mother and her son in Paniqui, Tarlac in the midst of a heated argument last December 20. But the administration explained that the revival of the death penalty lies in the hands of Congress, with some lawmakers already expressing support for it. Meanwhile, Nuesca is currently in the custody of the Chief of Police in Paniqui, Tarlac and is facing a case for 2 counts of murder lodged at the Regional Trial Court, Branch 67 of the same town.
The Civil Service Commission paid tribute to the service and sacrifice of frontliners amid the country's battle against COVID-19 pandemic. In a year-end message, CSC Chairperson Alicia De La Rosa Bala expressed grief as the country lost many public servants in the fight against the pandemic. The CSC Chairperson also thanked the government workers for striving to rise above the challenges brought by the pandemic. Bala also reminded the government workers to continue following health protocols as the virus continues to spread worldwide. Bala, citing the call of the Health Professionals Alliance Against COVID-19, urged the public to observe apat dapat if gatherings cannot be completely avoided.
Here's a rundown of news in and around the metro.
Valenzuela City Mayor Rex Gatchalian has reminded motorists passing through the city's NLEX segments that there should be no stopping at all their toll booths at any time. If NLEX's system cannot easily scan the motorists' RFID stickers to confirm their payment for toll fees, Gatchalian said it should be the problem of the company. This came after he found out that although barriers were already lifted following an agreement between the local government and NLEX Corporation, there was still traffic buildup at the toll booths as motorists tried to locate the RFID sensors to ensure that their payments were confirmed. On December 7, the mayor suspended the company's business permit in the city due to atrocious traffic situation on the expressway caused by glitches in its RFID system. He eventually lifted the suspension on December 16 on condition that the company will address issues surrounding its RFID system. Parañaque City Mayor Edwin Olivares has ordered City Treasurer Anthony Pulmano to release the amount of 5,354,500 pesos from the General Fund and 286,500 pesos from the Special Education Fund as gratuity pay to all the city's job order employees. According to Public Information Officer Chief Mar Jimenez, Olivares asked that JO employees be given amounts ranging from 1,500 to 3,000 pesos since they also serve as frontliners at the height of COVID-19. Jimenez said JO employees who have already served for more than 4 months will get 3,000 pesos, while those who served less will be receiving 1,500 pesos. He said that job order employees classified under the General Fund are street sweepers and other volunteers who helped the city government during the surge of the pandemic through the distribution of food packs to city residents. The Manila City Government on Tuesday turned over a mobile learning center equipped with various learning materials to barangay officials in Baseco compound. The turnover ceremony was done through a memorandum of agreement between the city government, Leadership Development Organization Junior Chamber International Manila, and Evangelical Christian Humanitarian Organization World Vision. The mobile learning center was placed at the Child Development Center of Barangay 649 under the Manila Department of Social Welfare. It is equipped with computer sets, tablets, notebooks, learning modules, Wi-Fi connection, among others. In a Facebook post, Manila Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Damagoso thanked the city government's partner organization for the facility.
And here are the top news in other parts of the country.
A municipal trial court judge was declared by the Supreme Court's First Division guilty of simple misconduct after figuring in a parking controversy in Baguio City in October last year. Cabanatuan City Municipal Trial Court in City's Branch 3 Judge Nelson Largo was also ordered to pay the fine of 11,000 pesos. Largo charged indirect contempt to the city's traffic law enforcers after his vehicle was issued a traffic citation ticket for illegal parking at the city market on October 25, 2019. The City Council in November 2019 passed a resolution declaring Largo persona non grata in Baguio City. An 18-year-old senior high school student from Gandara, Samar, has gone viral with his portraits made of lipstick and rice grains. Jerry Casalhay, a self-taught artist, said that he has been fond of drawing since he was in grade school but had no idea how broad the world of art is. He has only been making portraits for over the year using charcoal. Just this month, he tried to paint using his mother's matte lipstick for fan art for the governor of Samar, followed by rice grains or palay. This caught the attention of Governor Michael Tan, who shared his post on social media. Tan said that there are indeed lots of creative Samarnons and that he is very proud of them. More than 500 members of the Higaonon tribe in several underprivileged indigenous people communities in Misamis Oriental received holiday cheers and gifts from the Philippine Army. The activity is part of the program of the 4th Infantry Division's Christmas Drop that aims to distribute food packs, school supplies, and toys as the military's way of spreading joy, hope, and love to the communities this Christmas season. More than 500 members of the Higaonon tribe in Barangay Minalwang in Claveria Town, Misamis Oriental directly benefited from the said gift-giving activities. The gift packages contained hygiene kits, slippers, toys, clothes, and food packs.
A quick look at news from around the world.
More than 1 million people have received their first dose of a COVID-19 vaccine in the United States, according to Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. CDC Director Robert Redfield said that the objective of immunizing 20 million people this month was unlikely to be met, but he mentioned that the U.S. was still aiming for 100 million people immunized by the end of the first quarter of 2021 and another 100 million by the second quarter. According to top scientist Anthony Fauci, it is possible to achieve widespread population immunity in the United States by next summer if the rollout of COVID-19 vaccines proceeds smoothly. Mexico on Wednesday became the first Latin American country to receive coronavirus vaccines for mass immunization against a disease that has had a devastating impact across much of the region. The government plans to start inoculations on Thursday after the first doses produced by U.S. pharmaceutical giant Pfizer and its German partner BioNTech arrived by courier plane from Belgium. The vaccines were whisked to a military installation in the south of the Mexico City, guarded by a security escort to prevent them falling into the hands of the country's powerful criminal gangs. The first vaccines will be destined for frontline medical personnel. Mexico has the world's fourth highest COVID-19 fatality toll after the United States, Brazil, and India. This Christmas, even the animals of Berlin Zoo are getting in on the festive fun. The zoo management and staff gave them tasty treats like meat or vegetable Christmas trees. At first, the animals are hesitant and took the time to smell and check the present. After a few seconds, they start to devour and enjoy the food treat they deserve this holiday season.
Here are the updates behind the scenes in entertainment.
The Boy Foretold by the Stars, a story about two boys discovering the thrill of young romance, received 12 nominations at the 2020 Metro Manila Film Festival Awards. Its nominations are Best Film, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Screenplay, Gat Puno Memorial Award, Best Supporting Actor, Best Production Design, Best Theme Song, Best Sound, Gender Sensitivity, Best Cinematography, and Best Musical Score. The rom-com movie stars Adrian Lindayag as Dominic and Kian Johnson as Luke, who are students in an exclusive school. Dominic and Luke belong to different worlds as they move in separate campus cliques. The movie is written and directed by Dolly Dulu based on a play Ang Hangal that Dolly wrote in college. The winners will be announced on December 27, where 10 films are participating in this year's virtual Metro Manila Film Festival. The Boy Foretold by the Stars, along with the rest of the 2020 MMFF movies, can be watched online through Upstream PH beginning December 25.
And here are the latest in the world of sports.
Filipino-American NBA guard Jordan Clarkson gave an early Christmas present to two Filipino frontliners by spending time with them in a special episode of NBA Philippines Republica Huddle. The Utah Jazz star was able to have quick chat with avid NBA fans CD Lastimosa, a teacher, and Dr. Jelvin Ko, a radiologist. Host Nico Ramos pretended having a technical difficulty as an unknown guest entered the video conference. To their surprise, Lastimosa and Co were all smiles as Clarkson expressed his gratitude for the two frontliners in doing their jobs amid the coronavirus pandemic and the past calamities Filipino people had survived the past 12 months. Aside from the surprise chat with Clarkson, Lastimosa and Co also received gift packages from the NBA store. Clarkson signed the biggest contract of his NBA career late last month with a 4-year extension worth $52 million to remain with the Jazz. Last season, the Phil-Am guard averaged 15.6 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 1.6 assists in 41 games with Utah and has been instrumental during their run in the first round of the NBA Western Conference playoffs.
And those are the news on web today, December 24, 2020. It's a night before Christmas. We wish you and your family a Merry Christmas, and we hope that all of you are safe, healthy, and happy despite the ongoing pandemic. For more news and details, get your copy of Manila Bulletin newspaper tomorrow or log on to www.mb.com.ph. You may also subscribe to our newsletter through the link on this video's caption to have the day's latest news delivered to your inbox. I am Barbie Atienza for Manila Bulletin, celebrating 120 years of timely stories and timeless truths. Join us again tomorrow. This has been MB Now. Be fully informed.